Hi everybody, so welcome back to Chats with Meg. We're going to talk around athlete mindset today, again, but more from a perspective of emotions as an athlete. So when it comes to being an athlete, I personally feel, and throughout my time as an athlete, have found that the most progress that I've been able to make as an athlete, whether that be within bodybuilding or be with diving, it's been a time where I've been a little bit emotion neutral, and that's the term I'm probably going to use. I think that when it comes to being an athlete, you have to be able to not react to situations in a sense of you can't be too erratic in terms of your thoughts, you can't be highly stressed, you have to be quite calm, quite neutral, and be able to deal with the situations as they come. If there is a stressful situation, what do you do to obviously approach it with caution? It's like if you are someone that responds straight away to a very stressful, kind of highly strung situation, you are going to create a lot of stress within your body, higher cortisol. We know that obviously that is very negative when it comes to the way in which you're going to be able to go into your gym sessions with your mindset, the way in which you're going to approach your food. If you approach your food in a highly stressed state, you are going to impact your digestion, which in turn will impact your performance. Obviously, when it comes to any sport, that matters because performance is everything when you're in any sport, regardless of what it is. Even from a bodybuilding aspect, performance is everything. So making sure that you're not stressed and kind of emotions aren't super high when you're approaching any part of your journey is super important. That doesn't mean that you have to close yourself off from the world, and I think that that's generally what lots of people do, especially when it comes to bodybuilding. People close themselves off, don't really allow people in, or they kind of isolate a little bit more, and that's the way in which they control their emotions when you don't have to do that. And lots of bodybuilders don't do that, or lots of sports people don't do that. They just become a little bit better at dealing with stressful situations, and even if that's dealing with it kind of first hand in front of him when it comes to a work situation, etc., you do have to become very good at controlling that, because it will have a negative effect in a couple of hours, in a day, etc. There is going to be that backlash effect of you not dealing with something in a more calm state. If you are someone who is more calm, you will find that kind of your day-to-day actions, your day-to-day activities won't be erratic. They will be smoother sailing. You will be able to kind of go about your day without feeling highly stressed, highly angry, etc. And you do have to do that if you want to make great progress. I am a big advocate that staying happy, and even if that's not someone who looks happy on the exterior, they could be very happy in the interior. I think that athletes do have a very kind of individual way of showing their emotions, in that sometimes you'll probably find that someone who is extremely focused on their goals, and because they've had this kind of tunnel vision focus on things and got this kind of neutral feeling about them, that even when they win a competition, sometimes their emotions don't run super high. And that's not because they care, it's just because they've become so kind of aware of themselves that they're able to kind of take those emotions and kind of funnel them just in a different way, other than kind of showing exactly how they feel to lots of people. People see that as kind of being emotionally numb, or being a little bit kind of numb to everything, and it's really not. It's just because they've become in control of the way in which they approach any situation. And it's not a negative thing. I think that lots of people, even that are very successful in business, are able to do that in highly stressful situations, in emotional situations, from a personal life, family life, work life situation. I think being able to box each area of your life, of kind of work life, social life, etc., that's the way in which you can do that. But I think that the best way to become a little bit more neutral in terms of your emotions, which honestly, if you don't do that and you are someone that's a little bit more erratic, do trial doing something to try and make it a little bit more that way, you will find that you will stay happier and you will make more progress long term within your bodybuilding journey or any other sporting journey in that actual fact as well. But try and find something that allows you to be able to do that. I like to, in a situation that I'm perhaps highly stressed or highly emotional, I like to take myself away, have a little bit of breather. I like to go for a walk with the dogs, get my head cleared, etc. Something like that for me to be able to approach a situation in a way that is going to be a little bit calmer, that's not going to affect the rest of my day, is a way in which you actually need to go about it. And I think in actual fact, it would probably help lots of people in life if they were able to do that, if they weren't kind of actioning upon something that happened straight away, in a sense of not thinking about it before speaking. And I think that will help relationships, it will help you with your work, it will help you with personal life kind of problems, anything that does arise, the way in which you obviously are able to deal with anything that comes your way that's obviously a little bit stressful or upsetting, etc. You're just able to deal with things a little more effectively, and you will be able to get a little bit more out of your day.